Right, I'm jumping on the trend, guys. I am jumping on the trend. I don't know if you know this or if you're aware, but on Twitch, sexuality and nudity is a bannable offense. You're not allowed to include it in your streams. But some enterprising, entrepreneurial streamers have found a loophole in the system, and that is, if there is context, you are allowed to wear a bathing suit. Under normal circumstances, you can't wear underwear or lingerie, but if there is context, you can wear a bathing suit. And I don't know if you've seen bathing suits lately, but they're making them smaller and smaller. Just literally a thin slice of material in between the butt cheeks and over the butthole is all you get these days. But if there's context, that's all right. And I present to you context. I'm getting on this gravy train, okay? Because I'm not getting anywhere being funny on this platform, so I'm gonna start putting this ass to work, okay? Really hope this works out. Right, let me set up my context. There is sufficient context here to do whatever we want, according to the Twitch guidelines. We got our context sorted. Let me assume the just chatting streamer, Twitch streamer position. This is how it's done. This is how the just chatting goes down over on Twitch. If you've ever seen a just chatting streamer, this is how they sit. We're just chatting. We're just chatting over here, you know? We're just gonna have a chit chat. Just gonna cut loose, you know? We're just chatting over here, guys. I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to go. I don't know about you, but this is extremely uncomfortable. Okay, this hot tub thing is becoming a real problem for Twitch, and it's got a lot of people talking for it and against it. And after spending hours and hours and a few more hours doing my research, looking at scantily clad streamers, here is what I'd learned about the situation. Without fail, if you head on over to the just chatting section of Twitch, you will find at about 50% of those streams are what people call titty streamers. Now, you might be able to guess exactly what that is, but maybe you're not too bright or you just never heard of it, but it's basically streamers with a lot of cleavage on display while streaming. Now, that's nothing new. Titty streamers have been a thing on Twitch since the day the website opened. But now, half of those titty streamers are gonna be in a hot tub, which means there's a lot more context to cut even further loose and get a lot more skin on display. It's mostly women, and let's not kid ourselves, that isn't because men are classier or we have more restraint. That's just because it works. There's an audience for that. I mean, honestly, give men the chance and we'll get our dicks out for free. Even when no one wants us to. Even when there's no audience for it, we will ruin a good thing by getting our dicks out. I'm actually not joking here. In the tech world, there is a rule when building a social platform that if you don't add any governance, it will be filled with naked hairy men. This lesson was learnt the hard way by Chat Roulette, a platform that was growing exponentially, but was killed overnight by a horde of unstoppable naked hairy men hell-bent on presenting their dicks to complete strangers. And unlike Russian roulette, where there's only one bullet in the chamber, the metaphorical Chat Roulette chamber was just full of dicks. And it was no longer a question of whether or not you would see a dick or not, but just whether or not you'd be lucky enough to meet a stranger who kept his dick in his pants. But let's face it, naked, hairless women has an insanely big audience. And Twitch has played a blinder in governing the platform in such a way that naked hairy men cannot exploit the platform, but naked hairless women can. Say what you will about the hot tubs, but this is a huge win for us all, because where naked hairless women has caused a little bit of debate and a little bit of chatter, naked hairy men would have surely f***ing ruined Twitch. Anyway, some of the hot tub streamers play games in the video games in the hot tub. At least making a token attempt to be a part of Twitch culture. And others just sit on very suggestive inflatables.
I have a very special set of skills.
That was Indiefoxx sitting on an aubergine. We all know what that emoji is used for. She is basically sitting on a giant dick right here.
Oh, ooh.
And if you pay her enough money, she will write your name on that giant phallic-shaped inflatable. You can have your very own name written on a metaphorical penis.
Ooh.
That will set you back $20. For $50, she'll write your name on her body. And for the grand total of $1,000, you could have the privilege of having your name written on her forehead. $1,000. Hell, for $1,000 in a strip club, you could probably get a lot more than your name on a girl's face. That's more money than Richard Gere paid Julia Roberts for their first night in Pretty Woman. But a lot more people would much sooner just have their favorite Twitch streamer write their name on their forehead. What do we even make of this as a society? What is even the service here? I mean, I genuinely don't know. Like, what are you buying? Is it intimacy? Are you lonely? Is it companionship combined with some sort of desire to flex on the chat? I genuinely don't know. The people against this are saying that this is ruining the Twitch platform. You know, a gaming platform that is fast becoming a hot tub platform. All that stands between Twitch and Babe Station is the hot tub or kids pool that they dragged into their room, which Twitch is saying is ample context for this not to be some blend of cool girl work. Say what you will, but that's kind of f***ing nonsense. Twitch are deliberately, ignoring the nuance. The context is clearly sexual. We have giant dicks and ass. I'm not even sure you can call that nuance. If the hot tub truly changed the context of the bikini, then 14-year-old boys would have no issue. No issue at all watching this with their mum and dad, but something tells me the bedroom door is locked when they're using dad's credit card to pay some attractive half-naked streamer to write their name on their forehead. Mom! Damn it! She's in a hot tub! You can clearly see that there's context. It's not sexual. Some people are saying that this is unfair. That, this is easy views. Getting your tits out, getting in a bikini makes it really easy to just get thousands of people watching you. That is, in my opinion, total bollocks. These girls have to engage with the shittiest chat in the world, putting up with the most boring questions, inane garbage. That's just the good stuff. That's the stuff that isn't racist, sexist, or just inappropriate or immature. The cream of the crop in these chats is, do you like pizza? That's what they have to answer again and again and again and again. They have the patience of saints, making it look like they love it every single time. Hell, I am man enough to admit that I could not do that regardless of how amazing my tits looked in a bikini. I don't have the patience for this kind of work. Yeah, of course I like pizza, man. Who the doesn't like pizza? Yes, my favorite color is yellow. I've said this like 100 times already. The did you just say to me? What? Come round here and say that to my face. I'm gonna shut up your then we'll see. So any guy who's salty about this and thinks that they could get thousands of viewers if they had a pair of tits themselves is probably the kind of guy who thinks that everyone wants to see their dick. And everyone for it, like Valkyrie or Philip DeFranco, just effectively think that these women who are making bank are entitled to push the boundaries of the content they make. And if people like it and they're getting paid, then what's the problem? What's the harm? And while I completely agree with that, two things. One is that the content is f***ing boring, bro. Who's watching this? Like, something's going over my head here because it's completely boring. She's never going to get completely naked. 9,000 virgins berating a girl with asinine questions is just not good content. There is nothing that they can do with it. So I just don't get it. It's not good content. They can't tell good stories. They can't talk about interesting stuff. I don't understand why you would want to hang around with 9,000 other people all being inappropriate and immature and harassing a girl. But, I'm okay to be wrong here. I don't get it. That's fine. People are loving it. So I fully encourage that. I'm just saying, I don't know what's being bought because, you could just go to OnlyFans and pay, a much smaller fee to get a girl to, write your name on her body. I'm sure you could buy those services somewhere else much, much cheaper. Or just go and watch some free porn. Porn is free these days. I'm missing the point massively. I don't know what it is. That's number one. But that's cool. People are enjoying it. So, ultimately crack on. Two, I do think a little bit of harm is being done to the just chatting section of Twitch. Because tits are very distracting. They're very, very clickable. So a pair of tits and a hot tub and a bikini next to someone just sat at a desk hoping to chat to some strangers, I don't think they should be sat next to each other. I think a lot more is on offer in a hot tub stream. So, you know, I think Twitch should make if they want to keep this going, they should make another category. I don't think they will do that because it means that they're leaning into it a bit too hard, perhaps, which would send the wrong message. But they got to do something because people are kicking off. So, you know, we'll see what they do. They're either going to crack down on it or they'll make a category and, you know, create a new subculture on Twitch, which will be hot tub streams, which I think would be perfectly fine. If they're willing to part ways with $1,000 to have their name written on someone's forehead, then, you know, the value proposition's making sense in their head. Let them get on with it. Fill your boots. All right, champs, that's all I've got to say about the subject. But I will say, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will do my very own hot tub stream. That's right. If you have been waiting for the chance to get your name written on this giant forehead, it could happen. You just gotta like this video, tell your friends, tell all 4,999 of your other friends to like this video, and you'll be in for a stream, my friend, for a hot tub stream with EllDeeCee. And we got a lot of space up here. You could get a lot of your mates' names written, or just one really long name. If you want to get it on this forehead, you could make that happen. Think about that. Or if you don't have $1,000, get it written on this suggestive inflatable here. This could be your name right here. Huh? Something to think about. Or, you know, if that idea disgusts you, you could, you know, smash the dislike button. I won't judge you. I won't hold it against you. In fact, I'd probably completely understand and be there right with you. So, you know, just make sure you hit one of the buttons. And if you could hit me up on social media, that'd be appreciated. Guys, it's been a lot of fun. Take it easy.